let's stand and let's sing our song. Let's swing wide those doors. Swing wide the doors, the time is right. Swing wide the doors to let in the light. Bring in the dawn for humankind. Bring wide the doors of this heart of mine. I'm not holding it in anymore. I'm gonna shout it out loud. I understand now what I'm here for and what this life is about. It's about love, it's about laughter, it's about comfort and smiles. It's about love, it's about kindness, it's about hearts open wide. It's about love, it's about passion, it's about taking a chance. It's about love, it's about service, it's about lending a hand, about lending a hand. Oh, swing wide doors, the time is right. Swing wide doors to let in the light. Bring in the dawn for humankind. Swing wide the doors of this heart of mine. There's a voice that I've heard for years. I've learned to keep it inside. Well, it's coming in loud and clear. I want a deeper life. It's about love, it's about laughter, it's about comfort and smiles. It's about love, it's about kindness, it's about hearts open wide. It's about love, it's about passion, it's about taking a chance. It's about love, it's about service, it's about handing a hand, about lending a hand. Come on now, swing wide the doors, the time is right. Swing wide the doors to let in the light. Bring in the dawn for humankind. Swing wide the doors on this heart of mine. Swing wide the doors on this heart of mine.
Well, Happy New Year, everyone. I hope you all had a very wonderful Christmas and New Year, and we're going to start the year off right. It's just beginning, and we're all happy and smiley, and here we go. So for me, I got to celebrate Christmas, birthday, and New Year. So, yippee, another year older and better, right? All right. Well, good morning. My name is Amy Cover, and I am your trustee on duty today. On behalf of Reverend Donna and the Board of Trustees and our practitioners, I am privileged to welcome you here to the Sonoran Desert Center for Spiritual Living. Whoever you are and wherever you are on your spiritual path, you are truly welcome here. Here you will be validated, supported, and encouraged to be all that you are meant to be. Our vision statement is love in action every day in every way. We express this love by learning and living the principles of the science of mind. On the back of your program, you will find our Declaration of Principles. Please join me in reading them now. I believe there is an infinite intelligence operating throughout the universe. I believe this intelligent power is only good. I believe this intelligence expresses as me. I believe through my conscious use of this power, I create my life as happy, healthy, and complete, and so it is. We would like to thank all the people that make this Sunday celebration possible. And first of all, that is all of you in the chairs, because it wouldn't be the same without you. As we all know, we have a great group, and we're so proud of our group. So if you weren't here, of course, it would not be the same. But we're so glad that you're all here, and we're growing, and it's an exciting time. Please direct your attention to the announcements that are in your bulletin. And if you are watching online, please visit us at cslaz.org for our announcements and events calendar. And if you would please silence your cell phones.
All right, and with that, take a deep breath with me. And let's have Maria come up and ring our bells today. The God in me beholds the God in you. It is all for our greatest and highest good. The God in me beholds the God in you. And you and I are one. Namaste. The God in me beholds the God in you. It is all for our greatest and highest good. The God in me beholds the God in you, and you and I are one. Namaste. Namaste.
So I would like to talk to you about what practitioners do. You've heard this before, and we're saying it again, that we are the praying arm of the church. We are an important part of this congregation. It is our pleasure, our privilege always to do affirmative prayer for you. So we can't read your minds. So put your prayer requests in that little box over there for you new kids. Doesn't matter whether the request is large or tiny. Put it in there anyway. That's what we do best. And don't forget to do your own affirmative prayers for it. Don't just drop it in the box and think it's over. You have a job to do as well. I'd like to bring someone up here to do what's called a demonstration. If you notice, there's a little box that maybe you don't notice. It says demonstrations on it. That just means that when you put a prayer request in and you get an answer, if you get a demonstration, write it down and share it with us, because that's how we know things are working in here. All right? Jan Richardson, would you like to come up and share with us?
I think you can guess. I cannot and did not do it alone. in the truth of what Rosie said. Well, it was 3 weeks ago today. Actually, yeah, I don't know. Anyway, it was a while back. Enough time to be really nervous about losing something. But 3 weeks ago yesterday, I noticed as I reached in my purse to pull out my wallet for a quick trip that it wasn't where it was supposed to be. And so I knew I had a choice at that point. Because previously it would be just kind of going bananas. You know, I'm very calm, as you've noticed. Really? Thanks, John, for the affirmation. So I thought, well, 2.5 years here, maybe I'll put some of this stuff into practice. And calmed myself down and went, okay. So I did have that moment of angst. You know, I did not do this perfectly. But I was able to kind of let go. And then Sunday at meditation, Melinda was, where is Melinda? Yeah, right. Oh, boy, it's a big crowd out here today. So I asked, she did the meditation, and I asked her, is anything too small to ask for in prayer? She said, nothing's too small. So I wrote up my card, put it in the box, and let go a little bit more, knowing that it was in good hands, and then did my part at home. And I would ask and say, what do I need to pay attention to? And then another week went by, and I went, oh. And then I was reminding, it's not my timing, and it's not my power, and it's not my results. Okay, patience. This could be one of the lessons, patience. Another week went by, and so I filled out another card and put it in the box. And then continued to kind of let go a little bit. But still, I'd put it out there, and then I'd pull it back. You're not doing your job, you know, the way I think that job should be done. And then last week, there was so much going on, I forgot to fill out a card. So I really, really let it go. And then on New Year's Eve, I said, okay, this is it. I'm just going to totally not even think about it, because I would spend every morning, I would just say, okay, whatever today is, if there are any clues or any messages. So yeah, the week before last, let me go back. I sat in that back row, and my mantra is quiet, listen, and trust. And so I sat there before the service, and I was very, very quiet. And I was listening, and I said, any messages for me? It said, you cannot find your life until you lose it. Wow. And I was just reading in the little Science of Mind dictionary, and that quote was in there. And it's like it came through to me. I did not make that up. So, and then at New Year's Eve, it's like, okay, it's done. So I'm packing for a trip, and that's another story. But I was thinking about I may be hiking and needed to take my hiking shoes, and they were really, really dirty, so I wanted to clean them. So I took them out in the kitchen, put my hand in, and it wouldn't fit. I have absolutely no memory of how it got there, but it was in a shoe. I had pulled the rack out. I had cleaned underneath. My house is cleaner than it's ever been. So here we are. It's a miracle. I am grateful. I love Science of Mind and growing into it. And what it is teaching me and giving me, and what I am able to respond with. And that first song this morning says it all. Says it all. I'm here with an open heart. I mean, just read those words. That's my story right now. So thank you, everyone, for your support and asking questions.
Okay. Let's settle down now. Take a deep breath. Deep breath. Congratulations. No, we knew it was going to happen. Okay. So in this special time together, we celebrate the oneness that we are, all part of that divine love, that magnificent power, that presence that is filled with love, peace, beauty, joy. We are one with it, as ripples in a stream are all part of that water. As little waves in the ocean, we are part of it. We are part of God, part of the divine, part of that unnameable force that lives and moves and has its presence within each one of us. We know that this precious group of souls is bound together in all the attributes of God. That we are grateful, that I am grateful to be here today, to be able to share the love, to get the hugs that fill me with so much goodness. I celebrate this day. I am grateful for this day and for each one of you here. So now I release these words into that law that I know to be perfect, as we say together. And so it is. Well, I have these pages. This thing that I've tried to create, that I edited and cut and pasted and cut and pasted. And now I got so sick of it, I just said, enough. Enough. You know how it goes. One of the most comforting ideas in spiritual life is this: new beginnings are not rare. They are not reserved for special dates on the calendar. They are always available to us. As Ernest Holmes wrote in The Science of Mind, life is forever creating new forms and new experiences, and it does so through us. It just means life is not finished yet, thank heavens. In this teaching, we recognize that life itself is always expressing anew. Creation is ongoing. Spirit never runs out of ideas, possibilities, or second chances. Or as Ernest says, we do not create something from nothing. We let that which already exists flow through us. Sometimes we think a new beginning means a big dramatic change, but often it's much quieter than that. It's a shift in awareness, a new way of seeing something familiar, a gentle decision to respond with love instead of habit. Nature teaches us this truth beautifully. Every seed begins in the dark, not because something has gone wrong, but because that is where preparation begins. The seed doesn't rush the process. It doesn't compare itself to other seeds. It simply rests in the soil, just being, always trusting the divine inner intelligence that exists in all things. And when the timing is right, something moves. Something reaches upward toward the light, like a single blade of grass or a tiny wildflower in the desert. As Lao Tzu reminds us, Nature does not hurry, yet everything is accomplished. That same intelligence is at work within each one of us, even when we feel uncertain. A new beginning may already be stirring beneath the surface of our lives. A healing, a deeper trust, a willingness to try again with an open heart. And Rumi says, try not to resist the changes that come your way. Instead, let life live through you. We sometimes hesitate because we remember the past too well, old attitudes and habits about ourselves that don't serve us at all. But spiritual truth reminds us the past has no creative power over this moment. This moment right now is new. It has never existed before, and it will never happen again. Something to ponder. We don't have to be perfect to try again. We don't have to have it all figured out. We simply have to be willing to listen, willing to trust, willing to take one small step in faith. New beginnings don't erase who we've been, they honor it. They gather all that we've learned and say, let's move forward from here with wisdom and love. So today, perhaps our invitation is simple. We open ourselves to what wants to emerge. We trust the process. We say yes to life, right where we are. Because the truth is, Spirit is never finished with us. Something new is always possible. And something good is already unfolding. In this year of the horse, this year of change, this year of growth. And so it is.
So it is.
I wanted to say something. It went in one ear and out the other. You know how that goes, huh? Yes. Well, I'll save it for next week. I better light our candle. You know what this candle represents. That divine energy and light that emanates from each one of us, that we share with each other. Thank you.
I've wrestled up until this very moment as to which song I would like to do for our special music today, but there's one in particular that I wrote several years ago that just speaks of New Year, of renewing and turning over a new leaf and all of those wonderful things that we have to look forward to in 2026. Oh, it's called Awaken to Peace. It's okay, you can clap along with me. Yeah. Yeah. Changes in the air, just breathe it in. Ever-growing fire, stronger than it's ever been. Like a bud afraid to open, it hurts you less to bloom. You take a leap of faith and emerge from the womb. Oh, you've been asleep for longer than you care to admit. When there's so much light, it blows the dark apart. Awaken to peace. Awaken to love. Awaken to joy. Something from above. Above. A path before you, you walk in grace and ease, as subtle as the rain falling light upon your face. But it's not a field of poppies to lull you back to sleep. It's a stunning road of light to pave you with your grief. Oh, how long will it take us to understand that the future of our world is in our minds and in our hands? Awaken to peace, awaken to love, awaken to joy. Something from above. Awaken to peace now. Awaken to joy. Awaken to love. Something from above. But don't forget the very hardest part is the journey from your mind down to your heart. So open up your eyes, you'd be so surprised at what you've got to give when you reach inside. Awaken to peace, awaken to love, awaken to joy. Something from above. Awaken to peace, awaken to love, awaken to joy. Something from above. Awaken to peace, awaken to love, awaken to joy. Something from above. Awaken to peace, awaken to love, awaken to joy. Something gotta give now, gotta bring for peace now, gotta bring for love now, gotta bring for joy now, gotta bring for peace, gotta bring for peace, gotta bring for peace, gotta bring for love, gotta bring for joy. Awaken to peace. Oh, awaken to peace, to joy, and to love, and love. Awaken to peace, to love, to joy. Above now, gotta pray for peace, to joy, to love. Something from above. Awaken to peace. Thank you. Namaste. Happy New Year.
So, our theme today is, the theme for the month is embracing possibility, and the talk today is about opening the mind to new beginnings. And so, when you open your mind to new beginnings, it involves shifting your mindset from the past to the future by letting go of old patterns. And I think Rosie said these exact words: prioritizing self-care, embracing change as growth, and taking intentional steps like setting goals or learning continuously and creating supportive environments, all to build confidence and a fresh start. New beginnings don't have to be something major, like moving across the country. You can have a new beginning for a new day, a new relationship, a new habit, new and healthy lifestyle, and or a new mentality while facing an old problem. I kind of like that one the best because we kind of get stuck in our ruts. Sometimes we block ourselves from moving forward without even being conscious of it. whether it's energetically or even in a greater way where we have our actions work against what we really desire. By releasing everything and consciously stating the mantra, I release that which no longer serves me, I find that I am more open and honest with myself as I move forward. Even if you feel everything is great in your life, I always think it's worth to just scan your body once a month, release any stressors you may be holding on to, and do that with breathing exercises, and again, gently repeat, I release that which no longer serves me. Be aware of any stress or conflict slowly turning to dust and releasing from your body. This makes way for the new beginnings you might want. Marcus Aurelius said, and I quote, "The impediment to action advances action. What stands in the way becomes the way." So this means that obstacles aren't just barriers, but obstacles are opportunities for growth that build the skills needed to overcome them. When we stop asking, why is this happening to me? And instead we ask, what is this asking of me? Not why, but what? What is this asking of me? The obstacles transform. What once felt like punishment becomes instruction. What once felt like resistance becomes guidance. By reframing challenges as a chance to learn, adapt, and build inner strength, you transform a hindrance into a path forward, turning adversity into advantage, and developing character along the way. Common fears of new beginnings are fear of uncertainty, fear of failure, fear of judgment, fear of identity possibly, and for some people it's fear of success. Humans also have a biological resistance to new habits. The brain prefers habits because they require a lot less metabolic energy. Forming new neural pathways for a fresh start is physically taxing and can feel like pain or uncomfortable. Familiar routines, on the other hand, trigger a dopamine release or pleasure. New unfamiliar tasks do not provide this immediate reward, making the beginning a lot less satisfying than the old habit. Learning and broadening one's knowledge base and understanding is always an exciting prospect and another key component to opening one's mind to a new beginning. I would urge anyone or everyone to receive new information, regardless of the source, in a neutral and unbiased way, and then compare it with your established worldview and known facts to see if you can accept it as part of your paradigm. If it's hogwash, dump it. If it's good, let the information in. And listen to your soul. Listening to the soul is the quiet art of turning inward in a world that constantly pulls us outward. It requires slowing down enough to notice what cannot be shouted, but only felt. The soul does not speak in urgency or fear. It communicates through subtle signals, a sense of peace or unease, a deep pull toward meaning, a gentle but persistent knowing that something is true even when the mind argues it endlessly. The intellect analyzes and categorizes. The soul recognizes. It knows before it explains. When we listen to it, decisions feel aligned rather than forced. There is less need to prove, defend, or rush. You may still face difficulty, but there is an underlying steadiness, a sense that you are moving in the right direction, even if the path is not yet clear. What is your inner voice telling you? Check in with that still, place deep inside of you where you begin to remember who you really are and get in touch with your own deep wisdom. Listen for what wants to be said next. Breathe. Practice patience. Pay attention to the yearning of your soul. Next, visualize all the things in your life that make you the happiest and bring those things to the forefront of your mind for as long as you would like. Allow those happy thoughts to build into a feeling of magnificent gratitude and then into a great force of energy. Focus on asking yourself what you want and then drop those thoughts from here down to your heart and to your soul. As a science of mind practitioner, I learned that prayer without feeling does not produce the wanted outcomes. Feeling has everything to do with manifesting those new beginnings that we are nurturing from the infant stage into something much greater. Real mind expansion tends to happen via lengthy experiences outside of one's comfort zone. That's not a fun place. Examples include parenthood, being a new parent, going to war, becoming homeless, becoming wealthy, losing one's spouse, starting a company, and mastering a craft, maybe something you've spent hours, hundreds, thousands of hours doing. We are riddled with internal mechanisms designed to preserve the status quo. If we were always as open-minded as many of us claim to be, I think I am, guess what? We wouldn't fully commit to any single way of life. That hesitation would slow decision-making, placing us at a survival disadvantage. So we have evolved to be adaptable, but not endlessly so. The exception is when we're lost. For instance, there was a young director who went through a period of huge confusion. He had no idea what he was supposed to do. He wasn't committed to anything and was totally lost. He had a single experience. He went to a play one night, and that play profoundly changed him. It set the course for his artistic life for the next 25 years. But this was only possible because he started from a point of confusion. It wouldn't have worked if he had been strongly committed to a particular way of working. If he were going to have another profound artistic shift, it would only come from long, hard work or a major trauma. It's not likely to come from a single play or even reading a single self-help book. If open-minded means anything useful, surely it means the capacity to make major paradigm shifts, such as being from an atheist to being a Christian. My favorite, being a Catholic to go into science of mind. From being a pessimist to being an optimist. Those are massive changes that teaching, art, drugs aren't generally strong enough to cause. When a work of art opens someone's mind, it's generally because many prior experiences primed that mind to open. We continually, I don't want to read that one. I don't like it. Mind is the source of all causes, while conditions are the effects that follow. Effects do not originate themselves. They proceed from thought. Thought is the working instrument of the mind. And new thoughts inevitably produce new conditions. Therefore, we must learn to think in the absolute, independent of what already has appeared or been experienced. Judge not according to appearances, it says in the Bible. This discipline of thought dissolves limitation and establishes a new cause from which the life can consciously be directed. The divine presence stands at the door and knocks. We must open that door if we are to receive. We must believe that the one mind dwells within our own lives and stimulates all of our actions. For without the one mind, we can do nothing. It is through recognizing within oneself a divine presence that we recognize the Christ. We recognize spirit. No man walks life's road alone. There is ever another presence who walks with him, and this is the inner self. Let us learn to be still and let the truth speak through us, to be still and know the inner light shines, opening our minds to new beginnings. Opening your mind to new beginnings is ultimately an act of courage, awareness, and trust. Trust in your capacity to grow, to release what no longer serves you, and to listen to the quiet wisdom within. When we soften our resistance, tend to our inner world, and reframe obstacles as teachers rather than threats, we create a space for transformation to unfold naturally. Change may feel uncomfortable, it may even feel demanding, but it is through that discomfort that those new neural pathways, new perspectives, and new possibilities are formed. By aligning thought with feeling, intellect with soul, and faith with intentional action, we open the door to a deeper presence, guiding us forward. In stillness, clarity arises. In release, renewal begins. And from that place, every moment holds the potential for a new beginning. Thank you.
Bring it on. Everything new, everything different, everything true. I am ready for my next thing to do. Oh, I know it's gonna be everything new. I'm through crying, I'm through hurting, I'm through hoping against all hope. I'm through longing for something gone that'll never return. I think I finally learned to bring it on. Everything new, everything different, everything true. I am ready for my next thing to do. Oh, I know it's gonna be everything new. I'm through grieving, I'm through dreaming that the life I had is ever coming back. No more wishing on someone else's star that'll never be mine. I think it's time to bring it on.
So now it's time for our offering and a chance to put the law of divine circulation into process. Will you please read our offering affirmation with me? My gift brings forward to prosper and bless all that it touches. It is evidence of my condition that God is the source and substance of my supply. I share generously of my good, knowing that it returns to me, multiplied abundantly, and so it is.
I am so blessed. I am so blessed. I am so grateful for all that I have. I am so blessed. I am so blessed. I am so grateful. I am so blessed.
So I thank everyone here for what they do, what they contribute, in every single way they contribute. It all adds up to this beautiful, loving community. Let's just take a moment to know there is one divine intelligence, and that intelligence manifests itself in each and every one of us. And I know that the attributes of that intelligence are peace, love, joy, harmony, beauty, and truth. And that is our divine heritage, no matter what may be going on the outside. So we speak our word this morning for anyone experiencing any kind of a challenge, and just know that God is in the midst of that challenge, making it right. I am so grateful to be a part of this family as we speak our word together, and I know we are a powerful and loving presence in our community and in the world. And so it is. So I invite everyone to stay after for refreshments, and please stand to sing Stand.
So let there be